Tiny teacher. Though very small, the ant is unbelievable, intelligent, and hardworking. Among the various kinds, the commitment ant is black or red. Ants live in comfortable homes called anthills. First, ant is in appearance, ant is a very small creature, maybe less than 1 centimeter. His length is less than 1 centimeter, but they are very hardworking and they are also intelligent. How they are intelligent? When you put sugar in the floor, they will definitely come and take that sugar. Because of their intelligence they are coming to that. And hardworking, um, in summer, rain, winter, all the time they are hardworking. They are busy on working. Among the various kind, the common ant is black or red. Common, you will find there is black ant or red ant in daily life. Ants live in comfortable homes called anthills. Ants live in the home, that home is called as anthill. Name the smallest insect have you seen and the wisest. Is it the fly? No, it is not. Is it the mosquito? No, not the mosquito. Then it must be the worm? No, none of this. It is the ant. It is the commonest, smallest, but the wisest insect. It is an insect, but it is wisest, intelligent. The story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. That means it is you think that ants life is that how they are hardworking, how they are intelligent. You might think it is false or it is not true. Might think, but the story will listen the story their lifestyle of ants today. But people have kept ants as pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. Some people kept ants as pets. Normally, that animal is reared in that animal is found in home. It is a pet like dog, cat. What we take that means we have some pet like the cow, dog, and cat in our house. It is pet animal. They are not living in forest. They are living in our house. So they are pet animals. Like that, in every house you will find a play ant. Yes or no? Lizard. Yes or no? Yes. Mosquito. Spider. Flies. And cockroach. Worm that means, yes. So they are also they are living in our house. So they are directly or indirectly we call them our pet. As they are living on in our house. So, but we do not provide them food. They arrange their food themselves, by themselves. So some people have kept the ant as their pet and have watched their daily behavior closely. So we know a number of facts about the tiny, hardworking and intelligent creature. So you want to know that we know the facts. How the ants are tiny but hardworking and intelligent. An ant uses its pillars or antenna to talk to each other ants by passing message through them. Antenna. They have some pillars like antenna. By means of that antenna, they are talking to each other. Let's go to that place. There is the sugar. We will collect them. Like that, they were talking. Watch a row of ants moving up or down the wall. You can notice that in a row. They are always moving in a row. It shows their discipline. Each ant greets all the other coming from the opposite direction by touching their pillars. Some are going through one upside and some are returning from the upside. So when they will meet, they greet each other by means of their antenna. by touching their fingers or hands. There are many kind of ants. The commonest among them are black or red ones. Okay. Oh, sorry. The common is black color or red color ant is found, but black color ant does not bite, or it does not bite, but red color ant bites. We have seen them since we are children and have not paid enough attention to them. We are watching them from childhood, but we did not attention before. Where do they live? In their comfortable homes called nest or anthills. Their home is called the anthills. Like a corner of a room, in that there is a hole, they are making a hole. In the hole they are living. Each has hundred of little rooms and passages. And they have some rooms. In some of these rooms, there are some. As we have a house, there are five or four number of rooms in our house. Like that, in our house, the corner or the some places, like notice that some of the corner places they are choosing. They are making a hole on that place and they are living in that place until it is called until. So in that hole there is also a room. We cannot see that, but inside the hole there are rooms, several rooms, hundreds of rooms, and in some of these rooms the queen ant lays eggs. Others are nursery for the young one. If there are also so many rooms, it's like our house. In our house, four, five, six number of rooms. So in their house also there are some rooms, and a queen ant is a separate room. There is a separate room for queen ants. In that room, they lay eggs. Eggs, so that the egg will become a ant further. Like a baby grows to a child, like that, the egg laid by the ant grows to an ant. Understand, Gautam? Others are nursery for the younger ones. So, and other room is I called nursery for the younger, the tiny ant. As the ant are tiny, but there is some children. There is some children ants also, like you. You are also children. They are also children ants. So the children ants are called grubs. Worker have they have workers. So they are playing. The children ants are playing, and the worker and the queen ant is laying egg. And there are also worker ants. Workers have their reserved quarter. They have also separate room. They spend most of their time searching for food. They are always search for food. Some rooms serve as storehouse for this food, and there are some rooms for storehouse. In our house, there is a storeroom. Like in the ants' houses also, there is a room for store. Soldiers have separate barracks. Soldiers have also separate barracks, separate rooms. No worker have ever tried to live in a soldier's house. No soldier have gone out searching for food. That means the work is also different. The children ants are playing, the queen ant are laying eggs. Their work is also separate. They are divided the work between among them. And the worker ants go for searching food. And this soldier ant does what? Right. It is not given here. So there is and soldier no soldier and go to the worker room or the no worker and moves to soldier room. There is a separate room, so they live in their room, not others' room. No soldier, no worker or soldier or cleaner have ever harmed a grub. As the children and like the queen ant or the worker ant or the soldier ant. They did not hurt the grub because they are children ants, tiny ants. So you see, an ant's life is very peaceful. Each does its share of work intelligently and bravely. As their work is divided, it will lay egg, it will search for food, it will defend others. Soldier ant are uh, giving protection to their house. All the houses they are giving protection so that other insect will not enter their house. Soldier ants they are protecting their house for all the rooms so that other insect will not enter there. They are all working their share of work intelligently and bravely, and never fights with other member of group. They did not fight with other member of group. Like the soldier did not fight with the worker, and the worker did not fight with the and queen like that. No one fights each other. The story of Anne's life sounds almost untrue. Almost untrue means this is too remarkable to be true. Answer is too remarkable to be true. Complete the following sentence. An ant is the smallest, then what? But the wisest insect. But the wisest insect. In the fourth line you will see. Ant is the commonest, smallest, but the wisest insect. Fourth line. Did you notice? Fourth line. Then next question. We know a number of facts about an ant's life because we know a number of facts about this tiny, hardworking, and intelligent creature. It is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 number line. First paragraph, 8 number line. This tiny, hardworking, and intelligent creature. Then, in what ways is an ant's life peaceful? The queen ant has a pair of wings which she casts off before she begins to lay eggs. They have also wings. Eggs eggs hatch and become grubs. Grubs change into cocoon. Cocoon break to bring forth complete ants. The life of an ordinary ant in the anthill is a book which many of us seldom open. In what ways that question asked that in what way is an ant's life peaceful? How you will write that the queen ant lays eggs and there are also grubs. They are playing with each other, and there are also worker ants. They always search for food, and there are soldier ants. They protect the total anthill. They protect the anthill. So they are all working with. In last time you will write that each does its share of work intelligently and bravely, and never fights with other member of the group. So in this way, the ants are peaceful. Friends, ants' life are very peaceful. You write that. Then we will come to next part. The queen ant has a pair of wings which she casts off before she begins to lay eggs. The queen ant has a wings. You will see when there is a big size ant, they fly also. Have you noticed that? Yes, ma'am. Have you seen that big ant and they have wings? They can fly. So the queen one, then she casts off before she begins to lay egg. Then she that wings drop when she lays down eggs, and the eggs hatch and become grubs, and the egg become grub, and the grub change into cocoon break into spring forth complete ants, and from that cocoon a small ant is formed. The life of an ordinary ant in the anthill is a book which many of us seldom open. We never open. Seldom means never. We never open The book of the ants. That means this their story we never taught or we never read that. Now we will read the story of their ants. Understand? Then next. The queen is the mother of entire population of colony. The queen ant is the mother of that colony. That in that room, the queen is the mother. It lived for about 15 years. A ant lived for 15 years. A tiny ant. It has a pair of wings. The queen ant has a pair of wings. But bites them off after its wedding flight. Bite them off. Bite them off. That means by that wings. As the queen ant has wings, so by that wings he goes. He moves. She moves. Sorry, she moves. The queen ant has wings, so the queen ant moves after his wedding flight. There is also a wedding ceremony of ants. So queen ant marries, and her marriage done, wedding done, queen ant. Then she flight. Then she moves to another place. Understand? This flight takes place on a hot summer day. Normally, they marry, they wed on hot summer day. The queen leaves the nest and goes out to meet a male ant or drone. Now the queen ant is married. As now the queen ant is married, so now he goes to his groom's house. Like when a girl is married, then he goes to his groom's house. Like that, when the queen ant marries, weds, he goes to meet the male ant, that is drone. He goes to drone. Understand? High up in the air. On its return to earth, it gets rid of wings and then does nothing but lay eggs. Then, after when it returned to their home, then the queen ant returned to her room, and in that room he lays eggs and does nothing. Now she only lays eggs. समझ में आया? Eggs hatch and grubs come out. Eggs develop. The eggs were laid by whom? Queen ant. Which ant search for food? Gautam. Worker ant. Which ant lays eggs? Sharmila. Queen ant. Which ant have wings? Ayush. Female ants or queen ants? Queen ant lived for how many years? Rudra. Queen ant lived for how many years? Gautam. 15 years. ଶୋଇପଡ଼ିଥିଲ କି? ଆଉ ହାଇପେରିଲ ଜାଣିଛ 15 years. Let's. Now after the wedding of Queen Anne, she moves to meet whom? Rudra. Husband. That husband is called as drone. On its then she returns and lays eggs. Eggs hatch, it becomes large and grubs come out. That soldier also guard them. Workers feed and clean them. Listen, they are this ant lay eggs. Hmm. This is the egg. The queen ant lays egg. This is the egg of queen ant. Now what happens? The soldier, the grubs come out. The tiny ants, the baby ants come out. Hmm. Soldiers, the ants guard them. They guard the babies so that no one will harm that baby ants. Workers feed, workers collect food and they feed. They provide that food to baby ants or grub and clean them also. And also carry them about daily for airing, exercise and sunshine. So basically the mother is their queen ant. But like in a home, that is your brother, sister, or elder someone, they are doing what? They are taking care of that baby. Mother always cook food, but there are some members in our family like grandmother, grandfather, brother, sister, elders are there. They are taking care of that baby. In that way, also the soldier ants are there. They are only protecting so that no one will harm. But the workers they feed the baby ants and clean them and they carry them. Let's go to like in your house. There are some person. There are your brother sister. They are taking you outside to move to play in the park like that. The worker ants mm, carry the baby ants with them for exercising, for sunshine, for airing. Like they um, always move. They like a park, a baby gone like that. The kidney ants move to parks by like outside is also there. Outside is the for them is park. So like that, the park or like that exercise, aiding and the sunshine. This that for that purpose, the soldier and carry them. Sorry, the worker and carry the worker and carry the baby. 2 or 3 weeks later, grubs become cocoons. Now the grubs become cocoons and lie without food or activity for 3 weeks more. Now, after 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, they become grubs. Grubs become cocoons. When the queen ant lays egg, the egg is become to grub, and the grub after 2 or 3 weeks, it becomes cocoon. Cocoon. Now the baby ant is called as cocoon. Now they without food or activity. They do not move to park. They do not move to outside. They simply rest for 3 weeks. Now they will rest for 3 weeks. Then the cocoon break and perfect and appear. Now there is the cocoon breaks and the perfect and appear. Here we will see that let's here what happens. The cocoon breaks and ant is moving and ant is come from that form. In that picture, it is in your book that the from the cocoon an ant is brought outside. This is a cocoon. So then the cocoon break and perfect ant appear. Now it's time for teaching and training. Now they will be teach and trained. New ants learn their duty from old ants as worker, soldier, builder, cleaner. So they are also divided. You will do work. You will search for food. You will protect. You will clean. You will build. Like them, work is divided between them among them. So the ants become different according to their work. After a few weeks training, the small ants are ready to go out into the big world of work. Now, after some weeks training, they go according to their work. If there is some soldier ant, then they will protect. If there is worker ant, then they will search for food. Like that. Some will feed, some will clean up that their room. So the work is divided among the baby ants. After training, the work is divided among baby ants. That's what the baby ant will do. And now the baby ant after trained, they go with the hard of their work big ants. An anthill is a home not only for ants but also for some other creatures like beetle, lesser breeds of ants, and the green fly. Why do ants want this alien creature to live in the nest? So in their nest there is also beetle, some lesser breed of ants, and the green fly. For several reasons, why these foreigners are living in the ants' room? Because of the because some give off smell pleasant to ants' sense, some give pleasure, other give sweet juices, some are just pet or play things like cat or dogs to human beings. Some are play with their children. Some foreigners and aliens play with their baby children. Green fly is the ant's cow. The ants train it to give honeydew like milk with a touch of their antennae. Green fly, like cow gives us milk. In that way, green fly gives milk to ants. We will say that the honeydew. It is not milk, it is honeydew. Honeydew like structures. Honeydew like for us milk is given by cow. Like that, the for ants the honeydew gives sorry, the green fly gives that honeydew. For us the milk is for us. In that way, honeydew is for ants. With the touch of their antenna, their milk is just as we milk the cow. Like, have humans learned as much as ants have? Perhaps they have, but they have not put learning to good use. We have learned, but we do not utilize them. They may still learn a few things from the teenager. Hard work, sense of duty, and discipline. They are hardworking, and duty is divided among them, and discipline. Cleanliness, care for the younger ones. Above all, a firm loyalty to the land where they live. That is their nest. They are loyalty giving to until their nest. When in your family there are your brother and sister, when your father asks for a glass of water, then you say your brother, younger brother or elder brother, give a glass of water for father, but not you go, you did not go. But in ant what happens, see, they divide their work and accordingly they do. So in your what we will learn that in your house also or in your classroom also you will divide the work whatever. When teacher asks to lift up the table chairs, have you lift up any table chair in your school in your classroom? So these two tables were lifted up from by first two lines to go. Then second line it will divide it. When the work is divided, it will easy to perform. Not any single child can do everything. So the work is divided and do that peacefully. And gives lesson to us in that way. How long it takes drop to become complete and see you. 6 weeks. Okay, we'll later discuss. In the next session, we'll discuss the comprehensive check and exercise. Or you may write that. Can you write all these things because we have already learned? So you write. We'll discuss in next class what you have written. How long does it take a graph to become a complete dot? 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Here, let's in page number 4. In page number 4, 2 to 3 weeks, X, H and graphs come out. Now the graphs come out. It will take 2 to 3 weeks. Later graphs become cocoon. Now they become cocoon. Weeks more. Then after 3 weeks more, the cocoons break and perfect and accurate. So it will take total 6 weeks. Total 6 weeks. 5 or 6 weeks. Why do the worker ants carry the crops about? Why they are like children moving for park? They are moving for exercise or aiding exercise and sunshine. Here it is for aiding exercise and sunshine. Then what jobs are new ones trained for? They are trained for as workers, soldiers, builders, cleaners, etc. Ants learn their duty from the old ant as worker, soldier, builder, cleaner, etc. After few weeks training, the small ants ready to go out. They are trained for worker, soldier, builder, and cleaner. Name some other creatures that live in anthill, beetles, lesser fish, ants, and the greenfly. Mention 3 things we can learn from the teeth picture. Give reason for choosing these items. We learn from the sense of duty, hard work, discipline, like that. Peaceful. We will give only 3 words. 3 nature. Hard work, sense of duty, and discipline. Discipline, they are always move in a line. But when you are to move in a while some awareness program you are going in some villages by your school teacher, guiding by your school teacher, but they do not move in a line. You break that line. Some children are there or during parade. There is some you are asked to stand in a row, but you are in drill class. In drill class or in your assembly. In your assembly, what you do? You talk to each other. When you are asked to stay silent, but you are talk to each other. It is indiscipline. But the answer is sense of duty. The work is divided among the ant group, worker and soldier like that. But in the but in your class, what you do? When teacher asks to do a work, you say that, oh no, I will not do that. You do. Yes or no? When your teacher asks, just keep this notebook, collect this notebook and keep to common room, staff common room. But you ask, no, 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 ma'am, I will not do that. There is a Gautam, he will do that. Why I will do? Our monitor is there is monitor, so monitor will do that. Why I will do? So this is sense of duty. It is not among you. So you will learn that the sense of duty. You will divide your work and accordingly you do work. And hard work. Hard work means in rainy, in hot day or in cold day or winter they are always working. Or but what you will do? Oh, it is a very hot summer day. Now I will not go to summer. Or there is a summer vacation and it is rainy day. It is raining. I will not go to school. Yes, it is raining. It is very cold. I will not wake up at 5 a.m. morning. Let me sleep for another 5 minutes. You will speak like that. Yes or no? Another 5 minutes when you sleep in a cold day, in a winter day, it come to 30 minutes or 1 hour. 5 hours. You will not school. You will not go to school. You did not go to school in winter days, in holidays. So these are the indiscipline. Indiscipline you notice in your classroom and Cleanliness, the sense of duty, it is not your sense of duty and hard work. So we will learn these three characters from the ant and you will do that accordingly. So if it is a rainy day, you must go to. When it is a winter day, you must wake up. And work duty, if it was given a task to you in your family or in your house or in your school, then you will do that work as your responsibility. You must do it. Not to give another one. You will do that work. It's your responsibility. Then exercise. What problem you would like to place to keep ant as pets? Discuss. It is not important. Okay. It is not important. Then next. It is not important for exam point of view. Listen, soldiers live in barracks and birds in nest.
Yes.
Much like a snake that rests in a
Hole.
hole. Snake lives in a hole. No horse is able to sleep except in a
Pepper.
stable. So horse lives in a stable. Horse lives in a stable. And a dog lives well, mind you, only in a
Until.
dog lives in a kennel. Say hi of an ant if you will, you may have to climb an ant hill. So this is a poem. You recite this. It will be a funny poem. You will recite this. Soldiers live in barracks and bad its nest, much like a snake that rests in a hole. No horse is able to sleep except in a
Pepper.
stable, and the dog lives well, mind you, only in a kennel. To say hi to an ant, if you will, you may have to climb an ant. Who can read that poem? Ayush.
Soldiers live in barracks and birds in nest. In a in a
Much like a
much like a snake that rests in a hole, no horse is able to sleep except in a stable,
stable.
and a dog lives well. Mind you, only in a kennel. Mind you, to say hi to an ant if you will. You may have to climb an ant. Soldiers live in barracks and birds in nests, much like a snake that rests in a hole. No horse is able to sleep except in a stable, and a dog lives well, mind you, only in a kennel. To say hi to an cat, if you will, you may have to climb an anthill.
Good. And
Soldiers live in barracks and birds in nests, much like a snake that rests in a hole. No horse is able to sleep except in a stable, and a dog lives will mind you only in a kennel. To say hi to an ant if you will, you may have to climb a mountain.
formula.
Soldiers live in barracks and birds in nests, much like a snake that rests in a hole. No horse is able to sleep except in a stable, and a dog lives well, mind you, only in a kennel. To say hi to an ant, if you will, you may have to climb an ant.
In the next chapter, we will read in next class.